go with the food critics tool on board now for the fan immersion, Jan? Because that was asked in the chat just before our last fan immersion. So let's step into the burger, which is the the Porsche Cayman number 39, and leave you with some more flat six sounds. See you in a minute. der Burger Porsche. That was the Burger Porsche. It's the same thing. But actually, Porsche has a video on YouTube, and they had it in a briefing document for us as commentators how to properly pronounce Porsche. Porsche, no, Porsche.
Yeah, ich weiß.
Porsche.
I know.
But they always say Porsche.
Porsche, yeah, Porsche.
It's Porsche 911 GT3.
Yeah, Porsche. And as well as, did you ever think about how to pronounce, by the way, start with things one by one. Welcome back to the Grand Finale, the final of the race for mental health, the second edition. Jimmy Broadbent just did this thing one more time, let's say, for racing for the good thing. And we are at Zolder at circuit, and in Belgium, 3.95 kilometers long, and we have still a couple of hours to go. It's almost 2 hours left, so it's the Grand Finale, and we are here in the race. With the different classes, we have the GT4 class, we have as well as the TCR class, and last but not least the Jettas here in the race. So everything is in here, and we take it serious, but not too serious. That's what we said all the time. And so welcome back here at Zolder for the last 2 hours of the race.
Yeah, grab some seats, grab some popcorn, grab some drinks, and sit down with us for the last 2 hours of the race with some interviews in the end. We have had ups and downs, but one thing that kept going up until now and is still going up is the fundraiser. We are currently at £55,895. You can access the fundraiser page either by using your phone and scanning the QR code on your left side of the screen, or just go into the description, click the link, and help out Mind.
One guy is back. He is the winner of the Indy 500 2013, and he is driving for Team Heusingfeld in the TCR class. And he said if his YouTube channel gets 5,000 subscribers, then he will donate £1,000.
And it should be arriving shortly. It should be arriving shortly, I just heard, because he apparently has made the donation.
Right.
So as soon as it's processed, it should push it to £56,989.
Welcome back and good morning, Tony Kanan. He just joined the server on iRacing, and he will be in that car soon, I guess. And we will see his donation in the donation bar you see below. So welcome back, and thank you very much for everybody joining and everybody donating. But coming back to the very first question you had, did you ever think about how to pronounce the German brand Mercedes in English? You have 3 different pronunciations of the letter E.
Yeah, Mercedes, and
you have Mercedes.
Mercedes, yeah.
Mercedes.
But they even say differently. I heard people say Mercedes, so totally different. And I even heard a rhyme, homophone rhymes. They are like not rhymes, but they have to sound similar to each other. It's a very interesting way actually for rap music, because it's lyrical, very, very interesting. So you could say, I'm tailgating your Mercedes-Benz until you see how your Mercedes-Benz.
Yeah, here we go. Next pit stops for the boys. Number 44, currently running in 4th position in class and overall as well. Benjamin Feder is the guy who went into pit lane, and it looks like he stays in the car. And they are running in their Porsche Cayman 718. It's a Club Sport GT4.
The product placement of Safecraft.
Yeah. And so he will stay in the car, doing his mandatory pit stop. He has to do. Car goes down on the wheels again, and then shortly he will take off for his next stint.
Yeah, I think taking fuel takes a little bit longer than expected. Or that might be a repair or something. Yeah, that was some optional repairs he took there. You could see how the rear bumper unbent there. And now he's going back on track. But this pit lane exit, you don't want to know how many times I already been there during practice. Like in real life, how many people actually crash into the pit lane barrier on the exit? There must be some people each year.
For sure. To be honest, I don't know. I didn't see anyone yet, but for sure there are some crashing into the barrier. But you know, the thing is, the 60 kph, they start right after the chicane. And so that's crazy. That's crazy. You can go flat out into that last chicane, which is already part of the pit lane. And yeah, but that's the way it is. There are so many different pit lanes I've seen in my life already, where I think, okay, how the hell can you build such a pit lane entry?
What's your favorite one, or the weirdest one you've driven into?
The weirdest one. I have to think about that. While we see the leader here, BS competition. Robert Heger still driving the car. Okay, let me think. The weirdest pit exit I've seen is for sure Abu Dhabi.
Oh yeah, with the tunnel.
Yeah. So you have to pit on the right hand side of the start and finish. Then you go underneath the track through the tunnel, and the tunnel is a right hand corner. And then you go uphill again. So it's crazy stuff. That's one of the weird exits. But entries, let me think about entries.
I think the way you blast into the pit lane during the VLNs or something is also worth noting.
Or maybe if your engine cover is open.
I just thought about that as well. By the way, Alpine Stars 2 Desig Racing Black still in first position in the TCR, and Team Bronca still in the Jetta. But Sunshine Autos now just doing what you just said, entering the pit lane, doing their service, so there might be a little bit of a delay in a one-on-one on-track fight. I love the fact that they actually use teeth for the air inlet on top of the hood.
Yeah, it looks nice. Yeah.
What did they do with the Audi logo on the right, on the top, on the yellow bar above the windscreen, on the sticker? Did you see it?
Yeah.
Oh, there, we can't fit it. Make it turn up slightly.
No. I think it's like kind of, I don't know, but it looks like it's hand drawn, maybe by a kid or something. And so then it's nice again. So then it's cool.
It's definitely cool. The whole car looks like it's totally hand drawn.
Yeah. Rest in peace, GT, whatever.
X-Aero, something for life. That's pretty interesting. I would love to see a livery like this, where actually people just hand draw everything, like a cartoon or almost graffiti style livery.
Yeah, it's you know how hard it is to bring this car back in one piece after maybe you get a scratch anywhere, whatever. So that's why most of the liveries in the past, especially, were made that once you have to change parts of the car, that they fit together without doing a new livery or whatever. So once you have like,
but if you get your livery from JP Performance, then
Oh, what a save! Again, he jumped over the chicane. We see the replay probably. Yeah, here you go. He jumped over the chicane and then he lost almost the car. Here we go. Oh, front splitter. I would say front splitter is gone.
Oh, look! Actually, look at the tow hook in the back. It's the tongue of a gorilla. I'm sorry, but all these little details you can only see in slow-mos are amazing.
And then he just got the car back on track. So The bar is still raising 56,300 pounds. We raised, not we, Jimmy in the end raised, and with all the help of you out there. So thank you very much once again for that. And yeah, it's still when we go, maybe we can have a look through the classes to see who is one first, second, and third. So starting maybe with the GT4 class, BS competition is still leading there with a big gap of 11 minutes, or better say 6 laps, in front of RLR Abruzzi Esports for Charity in their Porsche Cayman GT4 Club Sport. As I say, 6 laps behind the leader, and on third position it's What F1. They are, as I say, in third with 11 laps behind the leading car. And the boys, MRI Motorsports, LTD, Food Critics, Track Limit Racing, Ride Energy, Sovereign Sport. That's the top 8 in the GT4 class.
For the TCR class, then we have on the first position, of course, Alpine Stars Geodesic Racing, Black as the leader, 1 minute 19 behind now after the pit stop. Sunshine Autos, Backmarker Racing Autos, then topping out the podium, 9 laps behind the leader. A lot further down is H-Gun Racing Team on P4 currently. The Huizenveld Works team, well, literally, since these are all employees from Huizenveld Driving, is on 5th position. Keyboard Motorsport TCR on 6th. The BMW M-Plower, who everyone fears on track, is in 7th. And VRE Motorsport 086 on P8, 17 laps down.
Last but not least, the world famous Jetta class. Team Wrong Car Racing there. They already had their pit stop done, as we saw just Daniel Cadea driving the car here before. It's in the lead, so Team Wrong Car leading this class by 3 laps to second position Team Lonely. But saying Team Lonely is not the right word, to Tyler Adams, because he is solo in the car since the beginning of the race, and he will finish the race. That's his goal. 1 hour and 50 minutes he has to go, so he's driving just by himself. Team Lonely 3 laps down to Team Wrong Car. And then on third position, Fuga Simsport, almost LMP1. It's good. It's a good one. That's a good one. God, 6 laps down on third position. Then we have Team Rick, and on fourth VRE Motorsports 099, Radio Banco GSR.
Wait, is that a German sim racing car? GSR is usually German sim racing.
Yeah, right. Radio Banco GSR.
Oh, yeah, that's probably it. Yeah. Radio Banco.
Doug Hansen Racing Red, and the top 8 completed by Team MSB by Nürburgring Info.
The Pampers Bomber, as we say.
Pampers Bomber.
Yeah.
That's the classes, that's the position, the top 8 in the different classes. And we are in 1 hour and 50 minutes to go. So it's still a long way to go. And as we just saw in the last 3 hours and a bit, Tobias Brockman and I, Jan Seifert, sitting here for you. We just saw so many action, and in this car at the moment, Enzo Fazzi is the driver. Soon, Tony Kanaan will take over the steering wheel in the number 30 Huizenveld Works factory car. And because it's employees, as you said already, it's employees of Huizenveld. They taking part here together with the champion. But there's smoke.
There's
and
smoke.
I think we just saw that. We just saw that before, and probably there is another engine failure of another car, because we saw that with the Cayman.
Yeah, look how it's smoking. It's coming to the pit lane now. There must be an engine failure.
Yeah, we just saw it on the right hand side.
Finding a proper car now is hard though.
Yes, but there must be something going on in the pit lane.
Look at that smoke on the track now. But it's still there. The particle effects are amazing.
but something went wrong there for any car. But we will find out.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and by the way, we bring you the action in all the languages that we know. Jan is doing some East German, some Russian, German as well, of course. French was involved as well today. Ich weiß nicht, Jan, sollen wir nochmal Deutsch einlegen?
Ja, von mir aus, klar, auf jeden Fall.
Ein paar Minuten, ne?
Ja, ich meine, jetzt sind wir bei 56.720 Pfund. Da können wir auch noch ein bisschen auf Deutsch reden. Also vielen lieben Dank nochmal dafür, auch in der deutschen Sprache. Ich habe vorhin gelesen bei uns im Stream, jetzt wird der Stream endlich von der BRD übernommen. Naja, so ist es nicht. So ist es nicht ganz. Aber ja, auf jeden Fall, wir nehmen uns zwei, Tobias Brockmann, das ist der an der Einleitung, Jan Seifert, das bin ich an der anderen Leitung. Wir nehmen uns beide nicht so ernst. Gerade heute bei diesem Event versuchen euch da natürlich am Renngeschehen mit teilhaben zu lassen, auf jeden Fall. Also das werden wir machen, oder das machen wir. Aber wir nehmen uns natürlich auch so ein bisschen aufs Korn, beziehungsweise erzählen mal so ein bisschen Geschichten, die wir erlebt haben, erleben werden, wie auch immer. Da nehmen wir euch einfach mit. Da habt ihr sich da vorbeigepresst mit dem Audi RS3.
Und da war da gerade nicht mal. Jetzt ist über 81, please. Did someone say, and donated $100. So maybe you should watch the in-game chat again. In sim, sorry, as a game. We see I think the engine blow here. Yep, TCR with the number 1.
Yeah.
Where are the marshals when you need them?
Correct. 6th position car in the TCR class, 14th in overall. And so we have another message from Race. We have another message from Race Control, number 50. Can we please get an apology spoken in Old English from pit lane, or 15 pounds donation to make it go away?
In Old English?
In Old English. Can I have a cup of tea?
They have it. Cometh and have
My lord, can I have a cup of tea? Here we go. What do we see in the replay? Jetta. Ah no, here's the blower. Keyboard Motorsport TCR. Van der Belt. Van den Belt. Ja, da müssen wir den Gürtel jetzt enger schnallen, würde ich sagen. Wenn der Motor kaputt gegangen ist, dann muss den Van den Belt ein bisschen enger schnallen.
Oh Gott.
So that was a very, very poor German joke I've done.
That was worse than Car Friday.
Yeah, that was worse than Car Friday. The car is out on the track again.
By the way, how fast did the last £1,000 come? We're already at 57,000, and Kanan's donation isn't even in yet. Wow. Okay. Yeah, it just happened, I guess. It just blew up on its own. It's broken.
Yeah. Okay. That is the replay from when it happened. Here, just bam.
Yeah, that could be engine temperature again, maybe. From what I'm hearing, because I can actually hear what's going on. Well, yeah. At least it's fixed now.
Probably it's because of the hot temperatures in Belgium. You know that. Hot Belgium.
Yeah, Belgium isn't it right next to Doha?
Correct. And that's why we have hot temperatures there. That all the frikandel and the fries, the pommes, that they are hot all day long. So that's why. No, I'm just joking around. And yeah, so we just saw 2-3 engine blowers, and yeah, that's kind of a thing. I mean, all the other teams see it as well, for sure, and maybe think about it. I can imagine that first chicane. We just saw the H-Con racing team Wouter von Essen really hard using the curbs in the first chicane when they jump over the right-hander. I think that can maybe also be a problem for the engines.
It definitely can be because when I was racing LMP1 a lot in the Le Mans series here on iRacing, Monza. I don't have to tell you anything else, just Monza, and you know what I mean where you run over the curves a lot, and it actually blew up my engine.
Yeah, so it's very easy to be done there. So maybe that could be a reason for let's say so many engine blow-offs in the last couple of hours.
By the way, I have a question. I don't know if any of you...
I have also a question.
Why is the TCR wrong way?
That was my question, yeah.
Casual parking by Alexander Take.
Why is SFD racing going the wrong way?
That was standing quite a while the wrong way, I think.
Yeah. I mean, it's not so easy to turn around when you have like on the left and right, close to the track, the walls. It's not so easy.
I think that's still the replay from what happened. Let's look on board then. First part of the chicane looks good. Second part, still fine. Was it the grass? Yes, again.
Again.
Oh, the Jetta.
That was close. That was really close. But then, so it was all fine until he spun, and then the struggle began. Well, where's my reverse gear?
Yeah. So the question I have for all these English native speakers: you say good morning in the morning, you say good afternoon, but what do you say during that 2 hours where it's noon? Do you say good noon? Because good day is to average. What do you say in English? Because we say kind of Mittag. Mahlzeit in German.
Mahlzeit. Yeah, Mahlzeit. Mealtime.
Happy mealtime, yeah.
Imagine you see somebody and say mealtime.
Oh man, our jokes are not funny at all, but I still laugh about them.
And you do that on Car Friday. Okay.
I think my pig whistles.
Yeah. Now we really have to come back to racing. HCon Racing Team Wouter van Essen with a special livery. It's a kind of special livery you see here, and I like that. I think it's a lot of work to do because all of the do you say in English is it ornaments?
Yeah, you could say that.
Because in German is it ornamento?
Yeah, you could say that, I think.
Okay, yeah. But I think it's not easy to do, and it looks really, really nice.
Especially if you know how liveries are done, and you do know that because you have to do them for your own series. So yeah, I mean, all the angles, everything has to be at an angle, and the files is a mess when you look at it the first time not knowing what to do. So it's very interesting. But my question is the approach how to do a livery for a car like in a sim, like they have it for example in iRacing, similar to the one you would do in real life?
Yeah, I know from as I was connected.
Oh my God! Tony Kanan's 10,000 pound I think came just in, or did they? Was it 74 before or 75 already?
No, 70. 50,
I'm not sure, Mom. Let me check. I just
no, 57. No, it was 57.
How did he get 57 already?
Yeah, we got 57. That's nothing changed yet.
Ah, Tony, come on. No, Kanan, sorry.
As I was coming back to your question, as I was connected and still am a little bit to Mercedes AMG, I know that they have done their liveries in iRacing. For
what?
Yeah, they tested all the liveries in iRacing to see how it looks.
Did they pay for commercial use?
I mean, just for the pictures. I don't know. Internally, I don't know.
Because technically.
Yeah, sure. I don't know.
No, they probably did. I mean, you know. But yeah, but it's interesting actually.
Yeah.
That's actually very interesting. I mean, of course, if you have the same car model with the same size and with the precise details that you have them in iRacing, it's very easy to transfer it there before you print out stuff, then take ages to put them on your car and then see that it's wrong or something, mismatches or something.
Yeah, correct. And then sometimes it looks on a sheet of paper, it looks quite nice, and then you see it on the car and you're like, oh, okay,
maybe not.
Maybe not. So that's why many of the manufacturers, I mean, nowadays they use different programs, and we have some graphic designers all around the world doing great stuff, and they work close together with them. That's why they use different programs now. But I know that they used to use iRacing.
That's very interesting.
Yeah, it is.
And people say gaming is bad.
Gaming is bad?
Yeah, they say, but technically sim racing also counts as gaming in some matters of definition.
Kind of.
It is sport and gaming. Yeah, it's like in both, definitely in both, which is very interesting. It's
Yeah.
But if you look at the definition, it would still count as gaming.
Yeah, sure. I mean, we do it in a virtual room, so it is kind of gaming. But it's, I always consider between the sim racing, or let's say simcade, like having fun with your boys, sitting at home and just in German we say daddeln a little bit, just sitting there and having fun, driving different games. To be honest, games, that's one thing. Having sim racing is the other thing. So that's one step further. Maybe you use already steering wheel and pedals and whatever.
But still, the software counts from per definition. Jurisdictive definition as a game. Yeah.
As a game.
I wasn't trying to diminish anyone or denunciate anyone. Simming is the step up from game. It's a huge step up.
Correct. That's what I mean. So that's why you have to divide it. So once you're always using a game, you're always using a software. Let's say let's don't use it. Call it game. Let's call it software. You always using the software, and then it's up to you how professionally you use it. As you just playing around with your friends, or maybe using and driving races. And now, and you're using the steering wheel and driving more professional, or you're doing digital motorsport, how I call it. So you're not only doing fun stuff, you really like the DNLS, for example, or the VCO Pro Sim series, for example, and so on. So different series where you have a real race control and stuff. And this race here is kind of, I would say, hybrid. In between, it's kind of fun, but taking it serious, having a race control with special penalties and so on. But that's why it's always a software. But then it's up to everybody how professional he's doing that.
Yeah, definitely. And so that was a good explanation for those who aren't used to watching. By the way, we're almost at £58,000.
Correct.
I mean, there is still a chance that we will hit the
70. Wow.
70,000. Yeah, 70. I mean, if Tony Kanan really puts in this grant, then it's a big step closer.
I mean, if we could not we if Jimmy,
that was a step 58 plus.
Okay, 300 coming in. If Jimmy can raise 70, it's more than double from last year. Crazy. That would be crazy.
There was a recommendation by someone donating. So 48 hours of Paul Ricard in a Slowsters next year. that would be a test for man and just for man, because the car will take it, but yeah. Probably you will need mental health afterwards, because in the Slowsters 48 hours, that is a test.
So we're still waiting for Tony Kanan's donation, but that doesn't stop us from seeing nice racing here in the GT4, in the TCR and the Jetta class. All the different classes. That's why we have so many overtakes here. It's always action. You see, another...
Yeah, you mentioned it before the pit lane entry, but that looked totally out of this world.
And there you see the yellow cone in the background. From there you have the pit speed limit. Until there you can go flat out, and that's what he has done. It's number 38, the number 38 car. It's a second positioned car, RLR Abruzzi Esports for Charity. Lennart Rath is the driver at the moment.
That's awesome. If you're German, then you can just talk in English and can just pronounce the German names as German as it can get.
But Lennart Rath, there he is. Peter Ebner. Peter Ebner? I know a Peter Ebner.
Maybe Peter. It's this Peter Ebner.
Maybe it's this Peter Ebner.
Well, do you want to ask him?
No. Hi, Peter. Hello. I don't know. I don't think he's doing any sim racing. I don't think so. We are...
You never know until you ask, by the way.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Carpe diem, memento mori. Du bist, was du isst.
Also eine Hawaii-Pizza, okay.
Abruzzi back on track. They are back on track, and I think they are. So I would say Abruzzi Esports. I just say they are Italians, and so they.
I mean, Abruzzi is a region in Italy, so
yeah, right.
And the name of the company that does the gloves and boots that are also up for price, by the way. I think we talked about it a lot of times, but all the donations above £10, which are locked in, etc., what you have to do is written on the website of Just Giving, can win Heusingveld sprint pedals, Heusingveld sequential shifter, a Fanatec Podium DD1 base, Fanatec CSL Elite set, 2 HKS merch bundles, of course Jimmy's sweaty Buckmore 24 2020 race suit, and then of course Abruzzi merch, boots and gloves, 2 pair of limited edition Jimmy Broadbent gloves, who are also made by Abruzzi, I guess. Then 3 times signed poster from the merch store and 3 times a t-shirt of choice. So seeing how many people have already donated, or how many single donations came in, we had like 3,067 donations, and if I click F5 it will probably be more, because now it says 3,094.
And that means not really showing on our donation goal, but when you go to the website with the QR code or the link in the description, you see we are currently at £58,672. Crazy. Really, really nice.
I love the fact I pressed F5 5 seconds before you started talking about the number, and it was already £500 higher than it was for me.
That's crazy. Now we are at 722. You see, and raised off, and then the target was £10,000 set by Jimmy Broadbent. So just go there. Donate £10. Every single pound is counting, so it's for a good reason, and that's why don't hesitate to go there. Maybe win a prize in the end, and but be part of it and be proud to support the Mind charity.
Yeah, it's a good thing after all what we're doing here. We're not just racing for fun, as a lot of people that don't know what sim racing is always say, oh, you just drive around in circles, and that just virtually, not even real life. Yeah, but we're doing it for a good cause today.
Yeah. And there we have our hero car. It's the Audi RS3 LMS with the BMW livery, and it's called BMW M Plower. That's the team. And we saw him quite a lot of times in the stream. Always a little bit in struggle. once he made it, then he was in struggle, but
someone struggles in the back.
Like the Jetta in the background, yeah. And so how would you pronounce the car name? Is it a BMW Audi? BM Audi?
It's probably a BM Audi mapped power or something.
It's an.
It's interesting. Let's say this.
MA3.
Oh god. MA3 RS, yeah.
RS.
It's a sport, something. A BMW, he says. Or our BMW, or Horch BMW, whatever. By the way, for those asking, why is it the 23 hours of Zolder, not the 24 hours of Zolder? I think it was that in the first edition of this charity race, since this is already volume 2, Jimmy messed up the settings and accidentally set it to 23 hours, and that's the reason why it's now 23 hours. We just stick with it, and it's literally, this race is full of memes, and even the race title and the race duration is a meme itself.
Yeah, because when you see all the commands and the text messages from race control with either donation or singing national anthems or singing songs, whatever. So you see, it's all about memes. So still, we have a race leader, which is the car in here. We just saw the ABS competition car, and and then we have another. We have another meme. We have another meme. Just bin it is the team. Leo Garibaldi.
Imagine if the time at the lower right corner would be the time right now. That would be fun.
Yeah. And that's a special livery of the number 14 Volkswagen Jetta on the 16th position. And there you see, nobody really takes it too serious. It's just about having fun. And
the Jetta in the background.
The Jetta in the background. I think that looked like the Jetta who went off in the last corner.
I think it's holding together with love and some duct tape. By the way, Just Spin It is behind the leader by 438 laps. So they were not here for quite a while. Since we are on lap 771, they missed half the race. But at least Leo Garibaldi is now back on track, or at least in pit lane.
And he's not last. I mean, he's 16th in class, and he is 49th of 52.
No, 50th or 51, it says for me.
Oh, okay. Then you have another time.
Yeah.
But in the end, he's not last. So even though he was not here for such a long time.
I really want to click on something on the side of the car. I really want to do it.
Can you? I mean, you're much younger than me.
Yeah, of course I can remember that. Windows
can you remember all?
Everything.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Connect to internet.
Head up the Microsoft Messenger.
Well, then it was a late version because it came late.
Can we click on something? I don't know. Is it possible? Click on anything? Don't drive away. Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. I think. Oh no, it's stopping again. Sorry, I didn't want to crash Windows 98.
Hey, look what just happened. Sorry, we were just laughing about the livery, but look at the donation goal.
Oh yes, we're at 59,452 dollaros. I wanted to say that's more in dollars.
I love dollars.
It's in pounds, of course, and we had quite a few, quite a lot. Like, look at how many just came in the last minute. It's bonkers.
Yeah, it's crazy.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 donations just in the last 60 seconds.
But there is one donation which is anonymous.
It doesn't say anything. I don't know how much it was.
Anonymous, and also no
Amount.
No amount. Sorry, yeah, no amount. I don't know. I would like to know who it is and how much, or better, how much it is, because then it should be maybe a huge amount, because otherwise you would not hide it. So thank you very much for that. And we are still waiting for Tony Kanaan, right?
I think so. I'm not sure.
I think so.
Don't know. Okay, I just got pranked.
You got pranked?
Yeah, I got pranked. I tag you.
Okay.
For one moment, I really believed it. There you go.
Where is it?
Twitter.
It's Twitter. Just been it. Back on track and driving the last 1 hour and 20 minutes. Fresh set of tires. Yeah, send it, baby, send it.
Put some more gravel on the tires for more traction on the off-road side of things. Yeah, I'm scared that he actually bins it. And as quiet as you are, you've just seen what I sent you, right? Always jumping over the curbs. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. I'm just reading your story. I'm just, I'm a man. I can just focus on one thing. I'm just checking your Twitter stuff.
No, I tagged you.
I know. I just
I had to look twice. I had to look twice to see it.
I didn't find it yet.
If you look at the actual name, at the actual Twitter handle, you will find out.
That's what I saw. Yeah. I mean,
it took me. It took 2 seconds actually, because it was in my notifications for some reason.
First place overall BS competition at the moment. We have still Robert Hager leading the race, and this is the car of the overall leader, and they have quite a busy weekend. Yesterday almost every driver from BS competition were in the DNLS. Yeah. Today, it feels like almost every driver is in here. So, but what they've done is quite a huge step into sim racing. So what they came from nowhere,
and now they're here. Yeah.
And now they're everywhere. They're everywhere. I mean, the people around, and when once you're familiar with sim racing, you know the people around there, but they really came from nowhere. They raced such a professional sim racing team, and being in front and fighting for championships everywhere. So it's a good thing what they do.
Yeah, it's definitely a good thing for the overall of sim racing. And I mean, if you know the people behind Bureau Süd or BCO, you know that there is really a dedication for racing and sim racing, obviously.
Yeah, I mean it's all kind of connected, and so that's why we are streaming also here this race on the BCO Esports platform, which is also a kind of supporter of the race. So that's why they are really dedicated to the sim racing, and yeah, but also the drivers in this car, they are professional sim racers. Or how BCO and BS competition always say hybrid drivers. Most of them, or many of them, they are really fast in real racing. Yeah, I know what you want to say. In real racing and also in sim racing. But now it's your turn.
Yeah, we just it's not yet shown on stream, but we just passed the 60,000 pounds. Which is it's amazing. I'm missing words right now. Yeah. In euros, that would be 66,000 euros, or for the Americans, that would be $80,000 US. That's
crazy.
A lot. That's a lot.
It's a lot. And you know, I mean, we cannot change. We just can talk about it, and we just can add the link or the QR code, the link in the description, or the QR code on the left hand, on the bottom on the left. But now it's on screen. You can see it's 600% more than the official goal was. But now I would like, and we would like, I think I speak also for you, would like to set the goal to 70. I would like to see the 70 at the end of the stream, or 65 at least.
Yeah, 70, if we really hit 70, we doubled that one from last time, so we added 2 to everything. It's the Race for Mental Health 2, and it will maybe be twice the amount we raised the last year, and it's amazing to see what the community does. And you know, we always say thank you to all and everyone, but the big thank you is not only to the organizers, to Jimmy, and of course all of us involved, but also to every single one of you, who donated. Let it be £1, or let it be 100 or even £1,000 at a time. Thank you to every single one of you here in the community, or just helping out for the fundraising, maybe not even having heard about iRacing or sim racing in general. Thank you for every single one that donated.
And the number is still rising. I'm just clicking reload here all the time, and we are at 60,200 again already. So it takes just a little time. If you really want to be updated by the second, go to the website, click the link in the description or the QR code, and then you're always up to date and see at what number we are at the moment. So it's raising. And if you know how Jimmy, how important it is for him, Jimmy Broadbent, so then you know how he is feeling now. I think with every border we cross, he's more happy. I mean, I can remember. I mean, don't take it wrong, but
it's actually him in the car, by the way.
Yeah, right. But don't take it wrong. But you know, it's just, let's say, sim racing, and the right time we switched to him when he came out of the gravel. Can you remember how? Then you know how serious he is taking all the stuff. When he won the Indy 500 in iRacing,
yes.
He went down to tears, and that's how you can see how serious he's taking that. And then you have that charity project here. So I think he's really much really proud of what everybody of you is doing out there.
Yeah, definitely can be proud. It's a lot of work, a lot of work, and also a lot of falls all the time to get where he is right now. I mean, having seen it all the way back, you know, when he started, and seeing the way he went, it's totally awesome to see. By the way, his team pit entry must have been great, I've heard, because they went straight to the wall. Let's see. Well, that escalated quickly.
Yeah, that's the exit. That's only the. That's only the exit when you have your tent in the paddock. When you're not in the pit lane. When you're only support series, then you go out there. But you are the main series, the main race. But never give up. That's the slogan on the car. Mind, that's the charity, the organization Jimmy Broadbent is fundraising for. So don't stop. 60,500, that's the number at the moment. And we are still 1 hour and 14 minutes in the race. As I know, you can still, after the race, you can still support.
By the way, exactly 3 hours ago, we had £10,000 less. We hit 50k 3 hours ago. It's pretty precisely 3 hours ago, at 8:50 UTC, if I recall correctly. So, you know, and most people were sleeping. Like just in the last 30 minutes, we made so
like you
more.
did.
Yeah, yeah.
So like you did, they slept and now they are awake, like you are now, after a couple of hours. And
like literally 3 hours maximum of sleep. So yeah.
But what you want to say is now probably more people start donating, right?
Yes, exactly. More people at the same time start donating. More people are awake again. The view numbers, for example, on Jimmy's stream have risen again by 1,500 or something from when I was looking by going in. And it's amazing to see how many people are involved in this community nowadays.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, we are here on track with the Food Critics. Right. Oh no.
R/WEC spin continue.
Crazy.
Names are also great.
These team names. Yeah. Dave Beckham, Alexander Doricott, Alex Clark.
You think Dave Beckman is somehow related to Dave Beckham?
Oh. Joshua Cronin is the last driver.
Yeah, Cronin, that was the dude. That was the guy who was driving in the 24 hours of the Nürburgring. I think in 2018 or 2018 it must have been. They were just by 2 and they were driving in the Porsche Cup and they were leading by quite a bit. And just him and someone else in the Porsche Cup car, and they drove the whole race, just 2 of them, 6-hour stints.
Look at the number at the bottom. And I just reloaded the fundraising page, and we are over 61.
Oh my gosh! Someone donated £69 and said nice. I love how you can even add memes into donations, like serious donations, you know, not donations that trigger some sound on the stream that make someone scared, but donations that really not only mean something to the creator, but mean something for a lot of people actually.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. So 1 hour 11 minutes. Back to racing. Number 13 is the car, and they are currently on 11th place in their class, 19th in overall standings, and Alexander Doricott is the driver at the moment of the Porsche Cayman GT4 Club Sport, making his way through the Jettas.
Okay, number 6, I just thought he would lose it, but he nicely kept it together.
Team Roncar, it's the leader, Chris Lalhem. He's the leader in Jetta class. Did you see how he closed the gap to the TCR by just sending it?
I don't know how they do it, but on the brakes these cars are so, I don't know how they do it.
But he just sent it through the chicane and he closed the gap to the TCR car. It's crazy. No, that's the leader in Jetta class. He's sharing the car together with, for example, Dani Juncadella. You know him probably from the DTM Formula E test driver and development driver. Raf van den Linden, Colin Crasini, and Gordon Match are the other drivers on this car. Here you can see them. Thank you very much, Hugo Lewis. And they are in car number 969.
Nice. We always have to add a nice behind that.
Nice.
So 1 hour to go. That will mean the leader car, so the BS competition BMW, will probably see another 50 to 60 laps probably.
And that's the leading car.
There it on screen. BS competition. Rainer Talva at the wheel at the moment. Followed not that closely by Abruzzi Esports for Charity. 7 laps behind. 7 laps. How much is that in minutes?
13 minutes and 12 seconds.
He just added another 3 minutes of a gap, even though they did some mistakes in the last 2 hours.
And in the drift challenge.
Yeah, in the drift challenge.
Yeah, so Laurin Heinrich, one of the drivers you can see on the left-hand side, he was provoked to do a drift challenge while racing in an endurance race. And there, again, you can see that not everybody is taking it to 100% serious. He started, and I would call it, he tried to do a drift challenge and in the drift in his BMW M4 GT4 in the hairpin. Then he spun, so it didn't work really out.
So yeah, by the way, Will the Voice Vincent just joined the chat and said, "Me wants a safety car, but he can't afford 2K. I think that's the cost for a safety car." Tony, can you help him out?
I think Tony has to pay his check from the last time. Firstly, I don't know if he did.
I don't know if he did. Yeah, because maybe it was the anonymous one.
Maybe you can find out in the chat, you guys, if Tony Kanaan already paid his 1K he promised, or maybe he does it. Maybe he does it. You know, these guys, they maybe also do another thing. I don't know. I'm just imagining. He's waiting until the very last moment of the race. Here's Tony Kanaan in the Heusingfeld car. He's still driving, so he cannot donate now.
But he could, you know, he has a phone. Joking. Don't text while driving.
And maybe he's waiting until the very last moment, and then maybe he's not only donating 1,000. I can imagine.
Yeah, by the way, we just have 61,66,0 donated, or 660%. That is something. Oh man, 1 cent is missing, and we would have had the perfect number.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, so cool to race. I mean, we oh,
hello there.
Food critics were in problems.
Yeah, they were critiquing the driving technique of the TCR and showed their disgust. Hey, look at the traffic! How does it always happen that you have like 8 cars at once at one point?
And food critics go into pit lane. Here we see the replay of the crash. What's happening? Turning in. Oh, okay.
Okay.
No fault by food critics. It was the 48 car, the Tom Minot track limit racing. So he crashed into the food critics car.
So let's see who has to sing. Oh, it's crabbing a little bit, I would say. Directly hits to the rear axle, it looks like.
Yeah.
So that is up for repair for the food critics. Let's get some more cheese onto that burger. By the way, safety car costs are reduced to £500 by Jimmy and Oscar. They said they would allow a safety car for just £500 of a single donation, if that helps.
Safety car, that would be cool. They
had a safety car already, and we have another penalty donation. £100 plus £25 gift aid. Car number 10, stop and go, just so that he can get the CSV sorted out. So he wants to give Jimmy a stop and go penalty so he can sort out stuff. Awesome.
Yeah, the guy in the safety car is waiting while Jimmy Broadbent, you see here in his Jetta, he's driving and doing his way. I think he's driving till the end now.
Wow, they now made a stick reference with Tony Kanaan. Here, some say that Volkswagen used his breath to pass their diesel emission tests and that he doesn't know what a watermelon is. All we know is he's Tony Kanaan. Yeah, that's as random as the stick announcements always were on Top Gear.
£62,000 mark. We just crossed the £62,000 mark for the Mind Charity and Schinker Motorsport. Green, Daniel Ferreira.
Looking ahead of traffic. Let's see what happened there.
Vidal.
Geodesic involved, maybe? Oh well, that might be on their own.
Why the hell he is doing that? Schinker, that's 100% mistake and fail, his fault by Schinker. Why is he moving to the right-hand side? He knows exactly that there's a car. Here.
Boink, yeah.
What the hell is he doing?
Then he got the receipt for that one.
Yeah, right. So now wait until here we go.
Now he is. Well, it takes some time, and probably the car's broken as well, because I think it's crabbing as well. The steering axle is broken.
But
he doesn't go for the pits. Yeah.
He continues. In German we say 4 Spuren im Schnee. It took a while, but you got it, right?
Yeah, because usually you only see 2, right?
Yeah.
By the way, it looks like this team is racing actually with the DNLS livery. Look.
Oh yeah. Yeah, right.
Everybody actually made jokes about the window stripe, but they are the main sponsors of the NLS, so they had to take them into the DNLS as well.
Yeah.
That's the reason why we're racing and iRacing with that logo.
It's a good.
I can just imagine that someone in Tokyo is laughing about that situation, about that stripe above the window. By the way, we have someone in a booth, but he activated and deactivated his sound. Sadly, I would love to hear his calm, clear voice in the stream.
No, I think he, as always, he is struggling with something of his gear.
Yeah, because TeamSpeak and then some graphics card that turns into flames and then TeamSpeak again. Hey, Will. Oh man, he doesn't want to talk.
I have the right to. I own half the company. I'm going to make a pledge right now.
Okay.
I can't afford £500. I've just wasted so much money because I've fractured my wrist.
Oh yeah.
But I have a suggestion. If anyone can hear me, I have a suggestion for everyone. I've just tweeted Sky Sports F1, and I've just tweeted, and I'm just listening to myself, so I'm literally, so let's do that. So I've just tweeted Sky Sports F1. I've just tweeted BBC F1. They are starting their pre-race show for the Bahrain Grand Prix in the next 10 minutes. No one's got anything to watch for the next hour and 1 minute. So let's get everyone to do a huge Twitter spam by Sky Sports F1 and BBC F1, and of course in your own countries as well, so Sky Sports Deutschland, Sky Sports Italia, all the other countries, RTL, that are broadcasting Formula 1 today. And let's just say that we basically had a race run by sim racers that has raised over £60,000, because I think that's something that we need to shout about. And I think that's something that for the entire iRacing community and the entire sim racing community, we pay a lot for our equipment, our internet connections, our content, but at the end of the day, we all want to do exactly the same thing, and that's sim race. And there are some people out there who use sim racing as a method of escaping from the norms of civilization. And that's where the perfect tie-in to Mind is. Mind is a mental health charity, does so much work for so many people across the United Kingdom. And yes, you might be donating from Germany or another country, you might not be supporting a charity that works in your country. But you know what? At the end of the day, every other sim racer on the track having a good race is a positive experience. And I can't say more than that.
You don't even have to say more than that, because that's exactly how it is. And I'm already on my Twitter posting that exactly what you say. I'm tweeting that. And I think, as I know, Tobias is doing the same, right?
Done.
Done. Yeah. And all of you out there, just do it. Just spam it. Just
at Sky Sports F1, at Sky_Sascha R, at Kai Ebel. Just take them all.
Everybody.
Oh, forgot Florian König.
Now we are at 62,400, and The goal we just set for us, Tobias and I, is 70. But I mean, the number really doesn't matter. The number itself doesn't matter. It's just the way everybody is communicating and working together due to sim racing. That's fantastic. Exactly what Will said.
Now the Will doesn't say anything anymore.
Sorry, I had the whole situation where some reason, all of a sudden my headphones was going into something else and not the broadcast. I didn't hear a word you said for the last minute.
No worries, Will. we just copied your speech,
Yeah.
which is great.
No, but at the end of the day, there's a lot of people this year who have, watched sim racing for the first time, and I thought, you know what, this is really cool. Or why is Lando Norris and Max Verstappen and Jimmy Broadbent and all these people just racing in random race cars? And I think that people need to recognise that there is a link between sim racing and motorsport. I was watching a great piece on Sky Sports F1 yesterday about a disabled driver learning how to use a hand clutch through a sim racing rig in order to give her the experience and then go on to track at Silverstone to take part in an endurance race. So the links between sim racing and I hate to say it, real world motorsports, but I call it track and mortar motorsport, they have been, so shrunken this year that I think that for the first time people are sitting up and looking at what a load of people have done. By the way, shout out to Greg James from BBC Radio 1. I think that Lando Norris piece was the best thing I've heard all year as well. But I think that we're in that situation right now that we can make that kind of career jump. And there's a lot of people that recognise that this isn't just you sitting in your hand playing a joystick. These people are doing almost as much work as what we would see from, a real life racing driver. At certain tracks, yes, might have the temperature, the humidity and all that sort of stuff in the cockpit, but almost everything else is exactly the same. So why do you differentiate them? And when we are focusing on so many issues right now across motorsports, and again, considerations, the month of December is one of the worst years for suicide. It is one of the worst one of the worst months of mental health. And there are people basically who go into Christmas and go into this kind of quote unquote holiday season who are struggling more than ever. So races like this, give them that race, they give them the opportunity to go out and have fun and actually forget about the horrible world they're dealing with day in and day out. So mental health charities, they've been kind of pushed to one side through the kind of current COVID-19 pandemic. But actually, this time of the year, with everything people have dealt with for the last 7-8 months, I mean, there's going to be some very sad people who are going to be demanding on these services, and dare I say it, we are saving lives by doing this.
Yep.
I will now forget to talk for the next 20 minutes, so carry on.
Tobias and I were just speechless because that's just true. What you say, Will. Thank you very much for joining us here for a couple of minutes. And I just bombed it. I just tweeted it. What a number we have through to sim racing, more than £62,000 for majority raised. Can the whole motorsport family achieve even more? And then
let me just quickly put that into context. That money right there is more than most world champions have ever been paid on iRacing. Just put that into perspective.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
And we have 3,379 supporters right now, at least single donations. That's amazing. From all over the world. You can see Australian rupees, you can see dollars, you can see pounds, euros, everything. Amazing.
But also back to racing, track limit racing. Tom Minot, number 48 car, currently in 7th position, and in 9th position overall. And they are in their Porsche Cayman GT4 Club Sport. Right behind number 81 is the Coyote Racing BMW M4 GT4, and they are not in a battle for position because the Coyote Racing is in 12th position and 20th overall.
But there we see another situation again. Of course, you always have these Jettas. I mean, sometimes it looks like they're driving through normal traffic with these Jettas, because in comparison to the GT4 cars, they're so slow. Imagine using GT3 cars and the Jettas on the same track.
LMP and Jetta.
Oh yes, LMP, please, LMP, Jetta, and maybe the Slowsters on the same track. That would be absolutely awesome. But what is awesome as well is that we will have, at least for us, another quick break before we go for the final minutes. And we will stay on board with Track Limit Racing with Tom Minot, and we'll leave you alone with another few laps with a flat 6 without our voices. See you in a minute.
we are back at the Race for Mental Health, the second edition in this year, and we are in the final 42 minutes of the race, and at the moment everything seems settled, but not the number of money which is raised. As you see on the bottom, you see the goal, the bar, and we are almost at £65,000, and we hope that we will, in the next couple of minutes, raise even more and see some more action here on the track, while race control just updated at number 48. We are going to need a national anthem from the pit lane or £15 donation, please. So number 48, which is the Tom Minot track limit racing car, we were on for the fan immersion. They did anything wrong, so that's why they got this penalty. In the front, it's still the same. Rainer Talva for BS competition is leading the race by 10 minutes, which is about 5 laps in front of RLR Abruzzi Esports for charity. So they are 5 laps down. James Hopton is the driver of the car at the moment. And on third place, we have Matthew Gallagher from Water F1. And we see here a TCR car, number 12, off the track. So it's Kenny van der Meijlen, Schinker Motorsport Green. We know that car already. The TCR car, the Audi RS3 LMS, a bit in trouble. So the boys in 4th position, 9 laps down already in front of MRI Motorsport Ltd. Food Critics on 6th, Track Limit Racing, we just spoke about, number 48 car with a penalty. They are on 7th position and on 8th. So top 8 is Wraith Energy Soren Sport. They are in the top 8. In the TCR class, Tobias, maybe you can take over. You're back here.
In the TCR class, we have Alpine Stars Geodesic Racing Black as the leader currently, 18 seconds ahead of Sunshine Autos in position 2. Last one on the podium currently is Backmarker Racing Orange, who aren't that much out of a backmarker. HCon Racing Team with a very nice livery, 9 laps behind the leader in P4, but so is Huizenveld Works, who is actually literally a factory team of Huizenveld, employees. Then we have the mighty BMW M-Plower on P6, Theory Motorsports already 6 on 7th, and SFD Racing in 8th position. But wait, there was a Jetta class,
And here we have Chris Lalham.
Someone flew off into the pit lane almost.
Where did he go?
I don't know, we should...
Lorenzo Burst, Grid Talk Racing Team.
Let's see what happened here.
Yeah, Grid Talk here we have number 13 car, the All Netherlands car. BMW Employer was involved as well.
I think he was involved. No, I think he was more involved than you think he is, because he gave them a little nudge there in the rear.
Yes. No way. All the time is the BMW Employer. He's just involved in every kind of situation. Okay, we have the Jetta class. Chris Lalham from Team Roncar still in front there, in front 4 laps of Team Lonely. And Team Lonely, that's Mr. Taylor Adams. He's solo in the car, just doing this whole race until now, until 38 minutes to go, just himself driving that Jetta in the 2nd position. And in the 3rd position we have Fuga Simsport, almost LMP1 with 7 laps down, in front of Team Rick, VRE Motorsports 099, Radio Bajo, GSR, Doe Hansen Racing Red, and Team MSB by N-Ring Info.
By the way, interesting fact about Team Lonely, Taylor actually lost 3 laps in the race because he had to use the bathroom at one point.
Yeah, sometimes you have to do it in 23 hours. Yeah.
But seriously, he just lost 3 laps just by that, and he's not that far behind.
No, I mean, he's only 8 minutes away.
Yeah, 5 laps. He's 5 laps away from Team Roncar, Chris Lallam. But
and was 3 laps. But what? Okay, no.
He lost 3 laps by the bathroom and 2 laps probably on his own or some other reason. But that's very, very cool from Taylor to do it all on its own. I still hope that he will get a good rest after the race, because being awake for more than 24 hours is everything but healthy.
He is on board, Taylor Adams in his Volkswagen Jetta, number 9. And second position, as we say. But also important is we just crossed the 65,000 pounds mark. We almost, when I reloaded now the website of the fundraising, we almost crossed the 66 border. So anyways, so let's go for it, and I think we come closer to the 70, and now I'm gonna be even more
hopeful.
Hopeful that we can do that. 70.
By the way, one donation says, legend says, Tony Kanaan once harvested Asiatic clams at -10 degrees and never gave up. All right. The Tony Kanaan memes are so great. Actually, they're really great.
We are 35 minutes to go with a lap time of, let's say, around 2 minutes. 17, let's say 20 laps. 20 laps to go.
For the leader, it should be about... Well, let me see. It should still be a lot of laps to go, actually. It still says 50 laps for the leader.
50?
Yeah, we are lap 798, and it says it's still 874 laps for the leader. It's still 847, but the estimation is that we will have driven 847 laps by the end of this race. No.
Okay, but when I see if 35 minutes, last lap time was...
Yeah, 217, but he was in the pits, I guess.
No, 217. Okay, 140 is... Okay, then it's 25 laps, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know where the estimates come from, but
yes. Anyways, it is finished when it's finished. And that's when 35 minutes are counted down. And that's the leading car still... I don't know. Are they leading since lap 1?
I'm not sure though. Maybe you can tell us.
Yeah, maybe you can tell us. If
you can tell us.
BS competition is leading since lap number 1.
Missed the question. Wow. Okay, Hugo Luis. This next question is for you. You have no more jokers left, and it's $500,000 up to take. Is BS competition leading from the beginning of the race? Yes or no? Okay, yes.
Wow.
They are.
Yeah, crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I guess because of pit stops and stuff, sure. But in the end, they are leading since lap number 1. So I just think that they also qualified the pole position. Crazy. To lead the whole race. It's a good thing, and we have at the moment Rainer Talva at the wheel, and I think they have to come one more time into pit lane, and then they go to the checkered flag.
By the way, we are 40 pounds away on the website from $66,000 pounds. So the chance is high that maybe we can actually make it to the exactly double amount of last year.
Do you have the exact double amount? Do you have it?
Not yet. It will be 70,000 pounds will be...
no. I mean, so do you have the amount from last year? The exact amount from last year? Because they didn't they didn't really achieve the.
It was 34,000 something.
Yeah, something. Yeah, right. Yeah.
So if we're at 69, then it will be a nice number, and we'll probably have double already.
Yeah. I think so. I think here we made it. 66, 060.
034, please. It's already got higher.
Crazy. That's cool.
That's awesome. I mean, we lost for words here. I mean, you can tell he's been here for the last 12 hours, I think. We are here since for the last 4 or 5 hours now. So we're all at brain damage right now, I think.
After the race, so in about half an hour, there will be some interviews as well. So don't leave us. So stay with us here for some interviews while we have another BMW M4 GT4 off the track. And yeah, so hear what the people saying driving for 23 hours at Zolder, the track in Belgium.
Oh, look how they take curves again. I mean, at one point, how much curb can you actually? How many times can you do that before your suspension says nope? In real life.
In a endurance race, I would try to do it as less as I can, because the less you do it, the more chances you have that it's not braking. So you shouldn't do it too much, because otherwise, once you have it, one time it will break. I would try to do it as less as I can.
Okay. Yeah, but how long does it take? How long does it take, for example, on a GT3 car to change, for example, a front right suspension?
Mainly when the front right suspension is broken, then mainly also other things broke. So it's not only then the suspension. So therefore, if it would only be suspension, without any further damage, nor on the chassis or whatever, anything else. Half an hour?
Well, that's sporty, though. That's quite quick. By the way...
Okay.
Go on.
Green Shank Racing again. No, because you just have some screws up there, take it off, then take off the brake system, which is quite just click and click. And then that's it. But mainly it's also chassis broken and stuff, so that's why it's sometimes it takes hours.
Okay. By the way, what I wanted to say is, look at that traffic. Oh! There was a Jetta almost losing it on the grass. 6 minutes. That's also biggest competition. They didn't start actually on the pole position, but they got the lead after the RLR car got a slowdown, like 6 minutes after the start or something. And from then on, it was pretty much straight lead from there. I think we even have a replay ready of some sort. At least that's what production says. So, okay, there we have it. This is the Abruzzi Esports charity car. And there they got the slowdown. And you can see them turning on the right side, trying to slow down as less as possible. But from that moment on, BS Competition was in its own world, in its own race. And that was with 22 hours and 52 to go. So 8 minutes after the start. And they already got the lead here for the 23 hours of solar.
What a shame. 8 minutes. 8 minutes not leading the race. I think they really have to do a debrief after that.
Wait, how quick did we get to the 67,000?
Yeah, I just saw it. 67, 100.
Oh god.
I think they really have to do a debrief for BS Competition, talking about the first 8 minutes of the race.
Yeah.
Because it cannot happen that they were not leading the race for 8 minutes.
Yeah, the qualifying, it was not good.
A mess.
No. Yeah.
A mess. It was
Obviously joking. I mean, that's some great results here.
Yeah, RLR, advocacy, Esports for charity, James Hopton at the moment 5 laps behind, and he tries everything to get these 5 laps back.
By the way, VCO said Will Winson still in for a safety car. VCO would throw £500 in. We just got the green light. Yep, the $500 donation came in before, so there might be another safety car. Oh my god, yeah, there it is. Donation done. Awesome. We want that safety car. Seconds ago, VCO Esports.
No, really? I'm watching the InSim chat now to see the command if it's coming. Okay, 67,700. The
So they have to do it
VCO
right
Esports,
now.
it's there. We want that safety car. we have a safety car.
Yeah, there it is. There it is.
Thanks to VCO.
Thanks to VCO and everyone involved for the safety car. By the way, when is it coming out? Where is the leader? I think it comes out before the leader, yeah.
Waiting for the leader, yeah.
Will!
Oh my gosh, Will is in the other channel. But
yeah, I tagged him that he knows.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, that is awesome. So awesome. There comes the leader. Oh man, I love the music. Can you when he starts going, can you add something as well as soon as the safety car starts rolling?
So the leaders are in the last chicane. Leaders in the last chicane now. And who is it? M8 Justice. He just said in the chat, get 5 laps back.
Wait, is the safety car going? Oh no, it goes.
Now it should go. Yeah, here it goes. M8 Justice. Get 5 laps back? ? Sorry, Jan, but we are not racing them. I was just joking. About it because to get 7 laps now he's in front of the leader. To get 5 laps back in 27 minutes, I think it's quite sportive to think about it. But here we go. We have the safety car, and now let's see, 3 laps of safety car at least. Yeah, just to, it will be out for 2 laps, and once you throw another exclamation mark Y or yellow, then it will add another 2 laps to the mix, for example. But it will wait anyway until most of them are catching up. But how do they have to wave by?
They have a wave. I don't know if they have a wave by or not. I think no. But someone can take his lap back. I think the last one of the whole chain. Not sure how it works in multi-class.
68,100. 68,100.
Wow, that turn-in rate. Wait, what? 68?
68,100. That's
okay, so how would the people say game is on?
Yeah. That sound was good. The safety car was. Okay.
Whoa!
Oh, what happened to Rainer Talva? Did he fell? The question is, did Rainer fell asleep? And is it true? Is it a true story, or is it just fake?
Is this the real life?
So we have
just sim racing.
We have a safety car with 23 minutes to go. Again, thanks to VCO for throwing £500 for seeing the safety car.
Well, mate. We were singing already a few times. We sang We had a cover version of Lonely with different text, with our own text now, and there is the free pit stop. Well, it's not free, but at least you don't lose as much time.
Yeah. But don't overtake the safety car, right?
So someone just said £680 to go before we double last year's total. But 680 on the stream, because we are already way past that what you showed on the stream by £50 already.
Okay, so it's 69, and then we should have passed it.
Yeah, awesome. Someone says VCO are the agents of chaos. I'm living for it.
Okay, Agents Chaos, yeah.
This is the most engaged yellow flag waving I've ever seen, gotta admit.
Yeah, I mean, you know, also this Marshall, you know, after 22 hours and 40 minutes, you know, he's exhausted. He's just exhausted. Waving all the blue flags and now a yellow flag, and have to find the yellow flag. And
yeah, you know, usually the red flag, you just throw them far away. So you don't accidentally take it when it's a yellow situation.
Hey, they have a wave by. Max Burr, I just saw it here in the in-sim chat. Max Burr was waved around the pace car.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So let's look at the pace car again. I want to see how the wave rounds or wave buys work here. I want to see that. As someone just said, that Marshall, just done with it. There we go. Oh, Jetta is leading. I don't know, it's not leading, but he's definitely leading the restart.
If you have such a slow car in front of you, it's going to be interesting as a TCR where your acceleration is much quicker.
Yeah, but that's the thing what the 24 hours of Daytona in real life had as well. When you have like a GT Daytona car, which is literally GT3 with different BOP, in front of everyone else, and it's gonna mix things up with the Daytona prototypes and LMP2s. Okay, they had 3 LMP2s, but yeah, you know what I mean. Mixed within the field, gonna make things more interesting. And someone probably is already radioing, can that pace car please pick up the pace? It's slow, the tires are getting cold.
The safety car...
Safety car is slow. Safety car is slow.
Man, the safety car is way too slow, it needs to speed up.
Man, can you tell the safety car to speed up? My tires are frozen.
Yeah. But now with the slow speed, you don't even slow-mo to make... you don't even need slow-mo to make the static cams look great.
So, race control just has changed restart to single file.
Bad. I would love if this double file restart.
Did you see the Jetta? Did you see the Jetta? He has an engine blow up. He has an engine blow up in safety. In safety car. What the hell? Maybe Hugo can find him. There is an engine blow up for the Jetta in safety car.
Oh no! Maybe a downshift or something that caused it.
There he is.
Oh no! Wait, is that the number 10 car? What car is it?
A GSR. It's a GSR. Radio Bajo.
Radio Baja.
Should be Radio Bajo.
I love the fact that Jimmy keeps on laughing as well, but he's not seeing the... there are more wave buys, by the way. There are more wave buys I'm seeing.
Ah, yeah.
It even still says on Jimmy's screen, let the 201 car by, and you don't even see it on the relative screen.
Look at him. This poor guy. Look,
wait,
now chaos.
Check up. Oh no! Oh no! Oh my god!
What's going on here?
They saved. Wait, are they really starting double?
The Jetta, sorry. He's on fire in safety car. Oh my gosh. I'm not laughing about that he now has to go to pit and losing time, but I mean, it's just having fun around here. Imagine you are in safety car.
Everything is cool. You switch your fuel mix to 8 or something.
Right. And then your engine blows. So.
This says hi. Oh god. Safety car, light us out. We're ready to go.
I think he's like, singing a song. Okay, quick one. High on emotion. High. Okay, so safety car restart. That's up to you.
No, it's yours. You can take it for that singing. You earned it.
Okay, now Rainer Thalber, er ist vorne, er ist der Führende, aber geht mal mit der grünen Flagge, gleich wird die fallen oder auch hängen bleiben, wir werden jetzt, da geht's los, die Flagge ist draußen, holt er sich raus und super Start da vorne vom Führenden, da geht's direkt los, das gemischte Feld geht rein in die erste Kurve, grüne Flagge als wieder draußen nach den Runden im Safety Car, das VCO Safety Car, wie wir es so schön nennen, und jetzt also wieder da. Das Rennen in vollem Gang.
Dann schau dir diese Bilder an, tatsächlich richtig schön kunterbunt durchgemischt.
Nein, das ist jetzt nicht wahr. Das ist jetzt nicht wahr.
Nee, das war nur ein Reifen. Der da gehört. Yeah, okay. But so, yeah, we're back on track. We've seen everyone driving somewhat carefully around the first few corners, obviously, since everything is still pretty mixed up. It's like, oh, I love that camera.
Yeah. That's pretty cool, and now we are back in racing with 16 minutes to go, so it's not that long time. It should be around 10 laps, I guess, 10 to 11 laps, and then we will finish the 23 hours of Zolder. And at the moment, still, yes, competition in front of our advocacy Esports charity and what the F1 on third position in the GT4 class.
By the way, just saying, we just passed the £69,000.
Wow. Just speechless.
Oh, da kommt das Kuchikästchen um die Kurve gefahren. Stehst du?
Ich kann auch nochmal im Dialekt sprechen einfach, weißt du? Also dann haben wir das auch wieder, weil da haben wir halt alles drin.
Das kannst du nicht machen.
Das kannst du nicht machen.
Weißt du, mit der Hesse da und dann, nein, das geht nicht.
Ah ja, da musst du mal schon gucken in der ersten Runde. Guck mal, da geht er vorbei in der Windschatte hier, der erste Alpenstar.
Oh, by the way, £69,000, what do we say? Nice.
Nice.
69. Nice.
Wow, so now that should be the number, the 69,191 should be the double amount of last year's money.
We can do more. We can get the last 1,000. At least I want to see a 7 in front of that thing. Sure.
I mean, Jimmy Broadbent was black flagged. Oh, hold on. Okay, I start. Okay. Do you have time?
Yes.
Okay. No. Black flag cleared. Okay, because of the I know they cleared everything as well because they had black flags. I think because of the situation we just saw in front of the chicane.
Yes.
Probably they got all black flags and the race control just cleared them all.
Yeah, because he still had to leave 201 by. Had to let him by, but well, there was no 201 to come by it. So they had to clear all flags manually. But this is what you get when VCO wakes up and puts out the safety car. It's madness. It's chaos, even for race control.
Yeah. So still in TCR class, we just saw Alpine Stars Geodesic Racing Team Black Mark Noske. Sounds German. It sounds German.
Yeah, that sounds very German.
Yeah. Mark Noske. Mark Noske Müller. He's still leading the race in front of Sunshine Autos. We just had it in the stream when they were fighting for position. Now it's quite a huge gap in between.
Oh, and there's a crash with Heusingveld-Bergs in the background. Oh, and that was a hard one. That was Heusingveld-Bergs.
Tony Kanaan should be in the car, right? Yeah, Tony Kanaan.
So if Tony Kanaan is in the car, the wall breaks, but not the car.
Yeah. No, he's in the car. He's still in the car, Tony Kanaan. Maybe. Yeah, we have the replay of that.
Yeah, let's look at it again.
Tony Kanaan in the Hosingfeld car. And we see the BMW.
Let's start
here.
from here. It
Tony
was
Kanaan goes to the inside.
With that Audi
all
here.
fine. All fine. Oh, and then he just went out. He didn't see the other Audi RS3 LMS, and then it just touched 62.
Yeah, that was quite a hard impact though.
Yeah, and it was the number 62. And yeah, he just didn't see the car of Zornhau Racing, and so that's why they both went into the wall.
Yeah, a little bit of bent carbon fiber, no problem. They can keep on going.
I mean, for the last 12 minutes, there's no need to really, if you do not fight for a position, to repair the car, just bring it back home. 69,346.
Yeah, we're waiting for 69,696 as Chat said.
Yeah. M8 Justice, yeah.
It's mate. M8 mate.
Und der Barbier, ja, genau. Ja.
Irgendwie so Zungenbrecher. Auf jeden Fall 11 Minuten 28, die wir jetzt eben noch zu fahren haben. Es sieht immer noch, obwohl wir jetzt schon 3 Runden wieder unter Renntempo fahren, relativ chaotisch aus auf der Strecke.
Ja gut, aber das ist ja ganz klar, wenn du halt alle da wieder beisammen hast, ganz nah aufeinander, dann hast du halt hier und da mal ein bisschen Chaos. Ganz klar, wir haben die 3 verschiedenen Klassen, die ja wirklich vom Speed her unterschiedlicher nicht sein könnten. Mit der GT4-Klasse, mit der TCR-Klasse und den Jettas, also sind wirklich weit auseinander vom Speed her. Wir reden da von Rundenzeitenunterschieden. Wenn wir gucken, vorne die Spitze fährt 1,37, dann haben wir 1,40, 10 Sekunden langsamer auf diesen 3,9 Kilometer. Das ist schon viel. Schinker Motorsport Green. Mal wieder Kenny van der Melle auf Abwägen, und dann haben wir die Jettas, die halt einfach mal bei 1,48 liegen.
Ja.
Diese Unterschiede sind schon groß. Immer 10 Sekunden Unterschiede pro Runde in der Rundenzeit, das ist schon enorm.
Ja, Fugger Simsport fast LMP1, 1 Sekunde noch zu Team Rick mit Ryan Burton am Steuer. So that might be our next battle on the track.
That will be, I think, the battle of the race, because all the other positions are settled. Oh. Schinker! Schinken, der Hund. So I think that will be here. That will be the battle of the race for the last not even 10 minutes. We are under 10 minutes of the race.
Wow. How fast did the last 5 hours go? And we are only... Oh wow, this is the price for the new TV, $69,399.
Only on Black Fridays.
No, but seriously, we were like £600 away from the magic 70k pound mark. It's just so amazing. I can't even describe with words. I mean, we had the 10 grand almost like, I think, an hour or 2 into the race, not even.
Yeah, something like this.
I mean, in the night, of course, it calmed down a little bit because people need to sleep and products were crying. But afterwards, it just went on again.
Yeah, I mean, tell that Taylor Adams that the night is there to sleep. I think he will laugh about you. But now it came up so quickly, and which is good, which is a good thing. But and to be honest, when I was in the early stages of our broadcast, like 4 hours ago, something like this, or 4.5 hours ago, I just said, okay, maybe we can do a double of the amount from last year, and I was like, okay, yeah,
maybe,
it's
too far out.
That's another one from.
Oh God, look at it quickly, 69,420. That's perfect.
Yeah,
that's perfect.
No, 467.
Yeah, no, but on the stream it still says 69,420, so that's perfect.
And
screenshot that, please.
And you know, and now we are like 500 pounds away from the 70, which is amazing. And that's cool.
That's Totally cool. I mean, we're already 694.67, and this is just an epic race. This is an epic fundraiser. I mean, how much more fun can you have a fundraiser while staying at home and complying with the current rules that are set? You know?
Yeah.
I mean, that's perfectly done by everyone involved, not just Jimmy and Oliver, etc., etc., etc. It's just everyone.
Oh, 69,535.
Do you think in the last 7 minutes we will get 70k before the end of the race, before the checkered flag?
Let's go on, guys. Go push it out there in the stream, in the chat, Twitter, Instagram, whatever.
Share the link, make noise.
Make noise and share the link to everybody you know that we can do the 70 grand before the end of the race.
That would be great. Okay.
450 missing.
Wow, we're getting close. We're getting close. By the way, Team Rick getting closer. 0.6 seconds only.
Yeah, they are right at the bumper. You can see it. We are on board with Team Rick, Ryan Burton. And he is putting pressure on Rick Verbiesen. Now he tries it on the outside of the hairpin. A good move then. And now stitch to the inside. Better exit. And now he can try. Now he will have a try. I know. He will have a try in front of the chicane. But he's on the outside again. No way to go around there. Better line for Fuga. Verbiesen, yeah, he has to wait for another try. Oh, a kiss there, saying, "Hello, my friend. I'm here. I'm faster than you."
Not get there.
And now the TCR is coming as well. Here we go from the outside. Next place to try a move would be the chicane. Now the TCR on the inside. I think that shouldn't be a problem. So now here we go. Backwards on Verbiesen's car. Yeah, good exit there for Team Rick. What an exit! And now he tries for sure. He will try. He is closing the inside line. He's blocking the inside line. Maybe he tries to move.
No, that was sensible to do. Just stay behind. And keep following up to the last few minutes. Or even seconds, I think it is.
Get in there, Lewis. The chat saying, get in there, Lewis. Well done, my friend. Well done, buddy.
I love how the prediction still says we're doing 856 laps and the leader's on 815.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, side by side. Oh,
and
they touch. They touch, Martin. They touch.
and now from the outside, better exit here and try to move to the left. He has to try to move to the left, otherwise he has no chance. And sure, Verbiesen knows that. Ooh, did you see the caveman? He just slowed down. Behind there's the leader. Of the race.
That could make things up.
Now the TCR wrong way. Okay, once again. So leader
somebody in the back crashed out. Yeah, he's not yet going for it. Yeah, he's waiting. He's definitely waiting.
Yeah, but I think he tries to push him into a mistake. Because
like it.
Because he's not really pushing much. Now he goes to the inside. That's here we go. Now he's on the better line. Can he make it in the next right turn on the inside?
Oh, you carry so much speed on the outside actually. He might keep the position for this time by.
What a battle in the last 3.5 minutes.
Wow. I don't know how he could defend this, but he did somehow.
Okay, 340 to go. Come on. Let's shout it out. 340 to go for these two guys as well. For these two teams, it's not only two guys, but they are battling now. Just throw in there 340 more. Then we have the 70k, and we have a nice battle here.
Close one here again.
Ryan Burton, he's trying to find a way. Another kiss there. Ooh, now he has to block the inside line. He has to stay to left. He has to stay to left. Whoa. They know. It's the second last. It's the penultimate.
The Leopard is coming. The Leopard is coming, and it's the penultimate lap, right?
It's the penultimate lap.
Oh, that Porsche might mix things up.
Uh-huh.
But he knows as well that's the fight for P3 in the Jetta class.
300 to go. 300. Come on, guys. 2 minutes. 2 minutes to go.
Go on, 2 minutes.
It's even more exciting than the 24-hour race of the Nürburgring.
23, please.
24 of the Nürburgring.
Oh, Nürburgring. Okay, sorry.
Listen to me, man. Listen to me, my friend.
My brain.
Listen to me, my friend.
Sorry. So there's an next try. Now he's on the inside line. Drag race up to the braking zone.
Defending again.
Oh, and he lost quite some time there with the left side of the car on the gravel.
What the hell?
That might... Was that the decider already? I don't think he can get closer than that.
No, he can. He will come back. Trust me. One more lap to go. There's one more lap to go. And we have the leader passing the start and finish. Just checked it here on the screen now. So leader is now going into the last lap. So BS competition is going into last lap.
Sensible decision by the Jetta on the outside.
You see, and that's the chance again. There he is. There is Team Rick again. There is.
Oh, and there's the Porsche Cayman coming up again. The Leopard or whatever one.
Get in there, Dan.
Oh, look. The late braking from the GT4 is on the inside. We looked kind of surprised. Okay, last lap now. Last chance. Get the third position. I don't know how they messed up with the starting number on the screen, but they did.
220. I'm just counting, just saying. 220. Until checkered flag and everybody is in the pit lane back and whatever.
It will be close. It will be close.
I hope that they will fight once more, but now I think it's a little. They are too far away. Team Rick is a little bit too far away. Because there's only 2 chances he has from now. Because here in the next chicane, there's no chance. Then it's the next chicane and the hairpin.
Yeah, but there's a Porsche coming. You know what can happen.
Everything can happen now. So final lap. Here we have the leader going into hairpin. So 800 and...
Oh my god, look at the chat from Jamie Broadbent. This chat is exploding. Get in there, Daniel, get in there, Lewis. It's just spam all over.
here as well.
But no, it's extreme in Jimmy's chat. It's like it doesn't stop moving. Can't even read something.
Here we go. Last chicane for the Team BS competition, and that's the winner of the 23 hours of Zolder. Thank you very much for a big show, and congratulations to BS competition.
And we did the 70k.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
We did it. Yes. What the hell?
Oh my god, I got goosebumps.
Whoa. And Team Rick stays behind Fuga. Yeah, Fuga Simsport almost LMP1 on, stays on 3rd position. Team Rick in 4th. But what a race it was! I mean, we just did the last 5 hours of that.
But, it was amazing. It was just amazing. Yes, we did it. Before we finished the race, some TCR was waiting for someone, I think. And Geodesic, also the winner of the TCR class, then Mark Noske, comes over the line, and Alpine Stars Geodesic Racing Black win their class in the race for mental health 2, 23 hours of Solda. What the hell?
You know, to bring such a car into
AM at the back
into a spin. Into a spin is nearly impossible.
Well, he's doing J turns. Oh! And we have another engine blown up. Oh my god. Carnage is breaking out.
Now they're going crazy.
You just see smoke everywhere. They're all going crazy. I think they deserve that. There's a car with a broken engine as well. Love it.
Here we go. 70,000 and 505 we are now in on the website, which is crazy. Which is just crazy.
Next 23-hour race we will do on a figure 8 track, but no one should face a mental health problem alone. So that's why we are helping out fundraising for Mind for better mental health. Scan the QR code and get your donations in if you want to help out. Every amount is of course accepted, thankfully, obviously, Jan, and £70,000 have been raised during this race, and this is the most amazing thing I've seen this year.
That's just wow. Just wow. What happened there, and thank you very much for me having me here, and it's nice to be a part of it, because I mean we always say we, but in the end it's so many people, everybody, the drivers, the teams, the Jimmy for sure, Oscar, so many people around Raceport who are bringing to you this event. So thank you very much, and yeah, it's just amazing while having a look on the results.
Yeah, BS competition wins then after a lot of laps, more than 800, I think it was above 800. Then Brucey Esports for Charity on P2, 5 laps behind. WTF1 with Matthew Gallagher at the wheel for the last few parts, 7 laps behind on P3. The Boys on 4th, MRA Motorsports Limited on 5, Food Critics on 6th, Track Limit Racing on 7th position, Rave Energy Sovereign Sport on 8th, Equava Motorsports on 9th, and Grid Talk Racing Team on 10th. Furthermore, we have R/WEC Spin, Continue Racing on 11th, Coyote Racing, then followed by Rough and Ready Racing, Reaper Online Racing ROR on 14th, Underground Raceworks on 15th, Mountain Trout Racing Concerns on 16th, City Boys Racing on 17th, Imoto Sprout Sport, oh my god, Racing on 18th, Top 10 Racing on 19th, and Brauke Racing on 20th position, but they didn't finish the race.
In the TCR class, we have Alpine Stars Geodesic Racing Black winning the 23-hour race. Sunshine Autos became second, and Backmarker Racing Orange in third position. On fourth, HCon Racing Team in front of Heusingfeld Works, BMW Employer, VAE Motorsport 086. On 8th position, SFD Racing in front of Struggles Racing and Red Dragon Racing. On 11th position, Keyboard Motorsport TCR, Schinker Motorsport Green on 12th, 13th position for Zonhau Racing, and on 14th it's Doe Hansen Racing White, while Bengal Racing on the 16th position did not finish.
Yeah, 15th was, by the way, I think, I don't even see where it was, but it's lost in translation somewhere. Team Broncado wins the Jetta class, and Team Lonely, that's not a team, that's a person, that's Taylor Adams. 23 hours of racing, 3 laps lost due to bathroom breaks, on 2nd position. ahead of Fuga Simsport, almost on P1, who showed their highest class of racecraft they had in the last few laps. Followed by Team Rick very, very closely in the end. VRE Motorsports then on 5th position, front of Radio Bachau German Sim Racing on 6th. Duck Hansen Racing Reds, Jim's team, with Jimmy Broadbent, who brought it over the line, on 7th position. Team MSB by N-Ring Info on 8th. Prolapse Motorsport on 9th, and Garage 69 on 10th position. Followed on 11th by Triple S Racing, behind them Moncastia Motorsports, the Reaper Racers. We've seen what they could do as well in the race, 13th position. Valhalla Simsport PLM Royal on 14th, and for a long while not there, Team Oblivion Racing just spin it. They came back 300 laps something behind the leader, just turned in 1 or 2 laps and then thought, maybe not, and then parked the car for good.
That's the result of the Jimmy Broadbent's Race for Mental Health 2nd edition in 2020. What a year and what a race, and especially for the current situations we have in the world everywhere, raising more than 70,000 pounds for the help of mental health is just amazing. Thank you very much for that. And now with this money raised, I think many people can get help. But I think this is also important to say to everybody out there, everybody can help. So even though just be kind to each other and be friendly to each other, because I think that's one of the most important parts in our life. Stay together and don't waste your time by doing stupid things.
Yeah, just don't be toxic. Be as friendly as you wanted to be treated. And also you can help everyone by just listening as well, and always don't be afraid to ask for help if you might need it. Also, this race was just about the great cause, and this race benefits everyone, not only in the sim racing community, but in all the communities involved, all the friends involved from the people of the said community, of course. Special thanks especially also not only to, of course, James Broadbent for putting this up, but of course to VCO and Florian in that matter as well. Istvan Balog for the track cams, of course, and not to forget Istvan Balog for the track cams. You guess what? The track cams come from Istvan Balog. And of course, thank you to every single one who donated to that cause, every one of you, of the 3,800 people who put their who opened their wallets to help out people they don't even know. Let's see how the prizes got out there. They put a raffle in as well. We didn't forget about that. Jimmy will do this on his page once it gets all counted out. And also thank you, Jan, to you. Thank you for being here with me and commentating this whole thing with me. Thank you to all the other commentators, and thanks, of course, to the RaceSpot TV crew.
Thank you very much, guys out there, and thank you for listening to our German English. And very happy to be part of that. Also, thank you very much to Tobias Brockman. And I think it's time for us to say thank you not only to you, Tobias, and to me. So it's Connery Maddock, Justin Prince, Ayuna Kanki Party, Jonathan Burke, Daniel Harris, David Hans, Tobias Brockman, and myself, Jan Seifert. We are the ones, or we were the ones, who did the last 23 hours together with you. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, Hugo Lewis, for the very nice production still going on the stream. So looking forward to the next one.
So with these awesome slow-mo pictures of this race, we will leave you to it and have a nice Sunday, Monday morning, Saturday evening, wherever you are on the world. This was the Race for Mental Health 2 here on VCO Esports channel on YouTube and Twitch, of course, as we have a look on the C-Class of Yucadea inside the livery. Thanks for having us and have a good night.
you.